Aloha, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Prince John Internet TV. Here with you, doing the light work, doing what we're doing. We want life to be an adventure, not boring. And that's what happens when you're tapped into the field. You've got to experience it for yourself, of course. So, let's get into the sociology. Lesson 1. Ego. Ego likes to label people. For example, describe them as a geek or a pretty girl that you might want to look at, or somebody that's foreign, so you might want to do business with them, and so you treat them different. But if you know the person, suddenly something changes. So what does that mean to know the person? Well, how about as simple as exchanging a smile? Going beyond the translation of the languages and the way you look, but just an eye contact and a smile. And then, of course, you might consider doing business with the person and perhaps even introducing them to your beliefs via maybe recommending them my YouTube channel or something, you know. But giving everyone a chance. I think it's important the way we describe ourselves. For example, I used to describe myself as a jobless person up until recently when I realized that my job is to make the world a better place, and I'm doing it. And I think I'm doing it in the most effective way that I can so that life can be good. And so, that just changes, your mindset, you know what I mean? Okay, in addition to that, okay, I used to think that love was the opposite of lust, but now I've discovered that maybe it's logic. Logic is the opposite of lust because logic is patterns, it's statistics, it's science. It's explaining why, for example, interactions via the email would be better than interactions via in person because pheromones can affect each other, and you have more play in an emotional environment when talking to somebody you're potentially interested in romantically. Okay, what else? Anyone can replicate each other's looks, but we all have our individual personas. Again, anyone can try and pretend to be another person looking like, but ultimately we all have our own beliefs. It's good to bring people together. Remember, people bring energy with them. They bring the energy perhaps of a thief or somebody, they could, and so they could attract a thief if they are a thief as well. In other words, be careful who you associate with and know a person before actually hanging out with them. In the same sense, before you make a big purchase or a big decision, go into your safe spot and then figure out, then think about it. Do the right thing and don't cry or stress out about it because it's us. It's what we choose. And what else? Um, what else? What else? Instead of imagining the middle ground, imagine one extreme or the other. Like, instead of imagining, oh, what would it be like to do a little drugs, imagine what a really bad drug addict looks like. Because sometimes it's only with that extreme perspective that we can really make a decision, with confidence. And as I was saying, know, move into an emotional environment, uh, and you want to put up your guard. You want to look around, be constantly vigilant. That's what freedom's all about. It's about power. You can't have freedom unless you're defensive and you're powerful and you're guarding yourself and people around you. Now, being a man and standing up for yourself, or being a woman and being your own self, what that means is doing your own religious rituals independently of anybody else or whatever you do. Go to church on a Sunday. Being yourself means having a certain sense of confidence in your beliefs. And some beliefs, even Christians, like, praying positively, it works to a degree, but it's a submissive act. It's based upon fear. Like, hopefully, this supernatural being will serve my needs. But the light work is interesting because, like, you can do it. You've got to try it out, along with, of course, healthy mantras and positive visualizations, like visualizing people smiling while you do the light work on them. Okay, what else? Make your goal to have healthy children. Remember, some people are not in a position to have children, or at least raise healthy children, right? And don't feel bad for others. Use logic again to be charitable, but don't get caught in feelings, especially in a public setting. And it's good to be around elders and children, even if they're not part of your family. Just try and expose yourself to different lifestyles, but even just by watching them, so that you can make healthy decisions. Instead of just thinking that, oh, I really want to, get in bed with somebody, when there's a lot of implications that can occur. And well, now that we're royalty, why don't we take a step back, take our time, and have extraordinary life. Have it based upon sustainable things. Strong financial stability, amazing big wedding, as opposed to just quick and casual relationships, which end in destruction and loneliness towards the end of one's life. All right. What else? When selling things like weapons to people, I think it's a good idea to take a picture of them and ask them on a lie detector what they're going to use the weapon for. Remember to dress like a good guy, not a thug. And take time in life. I used to think, oh, I've got to save the world, I've got to make things better, blah, 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 as soon as I can. And now I realize that thought process was really hindering me. It was making me feel nervous. Okay. What else? Bottom line, will the animal mind win, or will we win? And so if we are that light, then all we have to do is allow that light into this realm. Protect ourselves with words. Okay? I think people feel bad and suicidal when their subconscious words, their feelings, and their conscious beliefs are conflicting with each other. So remember, you can really heal yourself with, of course, um, self-pleasuring, but also just spending time with yourself and writing down, capturing your thoughts on paper, sorting them out. And the battle begins in the spiritual realm. Use your words, guys. And let's transform our lives from lukewarm and dark to pure light, intense, exciting. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here, Prince John Internet TV. Aloha.